Are you naughty? Are you a naughty girl? Yes. Are you a good girl? What do you think? You tell me. Oh. Oh. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the ONL channel. It's nice to see you today. Got a little bit of a candle going. It's raining outside. Actually, it's still pretty warm. I know. It's actually still pretty warm, but I just thought it had some nice ambience to it. Today, Nugs and I, we're going to talk to you about why I quit being a makeup artist. I feel like it's taboo almost. I love makeup, don't get me wrong. Check out my lipstick today, like, I love makeup. I was a makeup artist for about 3 years. If I include my study, maybe about 4. And in like the height of my career as a makeup artist, I decided to quit. So I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons why. Okay, so before I get into it, there's somebody I want to introduce you to. We've got a little bit of a gathering going on here. But everyone, this is Klaus. That's K-L-A-U-S. It's German, which I think is fitting for a little schnauzer. He's my mum's dog. So, okay, I'll put you down. So, he's not overly attached to me, which is why he doesn't feature in my videos so much, but he'll be around every now and then. He's pretty cute. I posted him on my Instagram, which you can go check out as the ONL channel. Oh my gosh, Naga is going crazy right now playing with him. I don't know if you can hear them like pattering around on the ground. Okay, so we're going to talk about makeup. Yeah, I love makeup. I got into makeup for the first time, I think, when I was about 14 years old, maybe 13. And Candy Johnson ignited the fire in me that made me want to be a makeup artist. I was obsessed with her YouTube videos. Obsessed with her. I never in my life met someone with such a bubbly, kind, and personality. Excuse me? Ollie, do you mind? Thank you. Are you serious? Okay, we're just going to ignore them as much as we can. They're just playing, don't worry about them. From then on, I used to practice doing makeup on myself. I would even get my brothers to sit there and model for me. They were really young and gullible, so they'd let me do it. And I had a lot of little cousin girls that just loved their older cousin and wanted me to do makeup all the time. And so they were like my little guinea pigs for practicing. Naga just fell over because she was trying to run so fast. Anyway, so thanks to them, I got to practice makeup heaps, and I could not wait to get out of school. But yeah, so straight out of school, I finished school in November, or maybe it was October, and started makeup school in January of 2014. So yeah, 3 years. But I literally, it was like my dream come true. I did not do well in school in regards to a social life, largely because what was going on with my mental health, but I just didn't flourish it. So yeah, so I finished school, and I finished in about October of 2013 and went straight to the Makeup Academy, which was like on a main street in Melbourne in the city. It was so amazing, like everyone was dressed up and stylish all the time. And I was like, I don't have any clothes, I don't have any money to buy clothes, I'm not even stylish. I'm not a stylish person, I dress for comfort and that's it. Like, Like if I put a padded bra on for a day, you know that I am dressing up. So that's like my version of dressing up. But yeah, it was like I just flourished and I met all these like-minded people. One of my like closest friends today I met through there. Got to do some really cool jobs once I left the academy. I got to do a job with Baz Luhrmann, got to meet him. Got to do a couple of jobs like for balls and celebrity things, and like fashion events. So those jobs were amazing. It was such a great insight into behind the scenes of the fashion world. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling about my life now, so I'm sure you're not that interested in like my history. So I'll get to the point of the video. I don't know how to say this. Like, I don't want to offend people because makeup, I know from experience, genuinely is a passion and it's a creative outlet. I know that. But there is an element of makeup which is superficial. And I worked a fair bit in retail to kind of support me financially whilst I was building a freelance business, which kind of flopped because I didn't commit enough to it and I didn't have the finances, enough finances for it. But when I was working in retail, I could do up to 10 makeovers in a day, 4 times a week, and I did that for years. So I've done a lot of makeovers, and the most common thing I saw was a man or a woman would sit in my chair and the first thing they would do is apologize for their appearance, whatever they were insecure about, something they considered a flaw. And it broke my heart. Like all I wanted to do was say, please don't apologize for your appearance, you're beautiful. Everyone's unique, you're beautiful. Do not apologize. But I think with younger people especially, majorly, they pursue makeup more out of passion and creativity and trend as well. But I find with mature people who are looking at purchasing makeup, they're doing it more so because they want to use it for the purposes of concealing, and they're doing it out of hatred for themselves or insecurities and not self-love and not passion and joy. My job was literally to confirm that insecurity. Like, yeah, you're right, I'm going to fix that for you and I'm going to sell you products that make you feel better about it. Like, yeah, there's an element of makeup that's supposed to make you feel boss and increase your confidence, but it shouldn't be to a point where you are only confident with the makeup on. You know, it should be more of a creative outlet, more of like a therapy session, like if you sit down for an hour every morning and that's like your chill time to do your makeup. It shouldn't be, I need to hide myself. So I know this is like such a cliche message, but like I can't say it enough. Like, love yourself. Like, you need to love yourself. And I know you're thinking like, oh, like you can say that all you want, but like how do you actually do it? Like, I know for me the way I do it, like, don't get me wrong, there are always going to be things that you don't like about yourself, but you need to be generous enough to yourself to say that, you know, you're willing to accept those things, and you know that the summary of your value is so much more than like a crooked nostril, which is what I have because I hit my face when I was a kid and split it. So now my face is a bit crooked if you haven't noticed. But so, like, for example, like I'm like not skinny, and there are some days where I'm like I used to be a size 8 and I'm like, I just want to be a size 8 again. How would anyone find me attractive as I am now? But most days, I'm generous enough to be able to say to myself, yeah, I'm chunky, but I'm funky. I'm chunky but funky, and I like it. So, it's like Joey out of Friends. He's like, I'm chunky and I like it. you know? It's like, just own it, make it fun, make it yours. And on the days that you really don't have the energy to do that, say to yourself, okay, today's a bad day, but it'll be over. I'll go to bed, I'll try again tomorrow. And you just do that until you're back in that place where you can be kind to yourself. And it takes practice, but you'll get there, you'll get there. So something else you can do, if you're not sure if that technique will work for you, is try to practice gratitude. I once read, I don't know how accurate the statistic is now, because it was a while ago. I once read that practicing gratitude can increase your happiness by 20%. So as soon as I found that out, I was like, I've got to start being grateful. So every day I would write down something I was grateful for, every day. Some days were a lot harder than others, as they are for everybody. So some days I would literally just like write, I am grateful for the color of the sky because it's pretty. I am grateful that I have a car. I am grateful that I have a job. Like the most basic things that I was surrounded by, I'll write down. So hopefully if you practice gratitude, your mindset will become positive enough that you can be kind to yourself, you know? And if all else fails, there is one foolproof recommendation I have for you, and that is to cuddle your pet, because they love you unconditionally and they will make you feel so loved. So that's an obvious choice. That's all I have for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, click subscribe. And if you want some more info about self-love, mental health and dogs, then give this video a like. Thanks so much. Have a great day or night.